What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben, I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we're taking a look at the all-new Ricochet Pearl from Columbia 300. If you're new to the channel or you're not already a subscriber, now is a great time to get on board. Here at Bowler's Paradise, it's our mission to help bowlers of all skill levels improve their game, and subscribing is the best way to support that mission. So while you're down there, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on our next review. Columbia 300 continues their run of classic re-released bowling balls, this time with the new Ricochet Pearl. Harkening back to the now 20-year-old original Ricochet, this one features a similar black and gold flake color scheme, and even better, the gold flake is so pronounced you can literally feel the texture just like you could with the Holo-flex particles back in the day. This newest iteration is powered inside by the Ricochet core and is wrapped in the new HK22C Microflex Pearl cover, which is actually finished to 500 polished, which is the first time I've seen that finish in a long time. So considering all that, I went with a 5 by 3.5 by 2.5 2LS layout. Because this one has cohesion in the cover material, I kept the pin to center of grip distance shorter, as that keeps the downlane reaction a little bit more forward. My expectation was that this one will have no problem flying off the spot, so my hope was to add a bit of control to this very strong symmetrical pearl. And on the lanes, this Ricochet is somehow really good, like everywhere on the lane. Normally, matching up with a piece like this towards the outside part of the lane requires a lower differential like we saw with the IQ Tour Ruby, but there's something about the Ricochet that takes that performance to another level without shoving me to the inside part of the lane right away. I can't say I know for sure what causes this, but my guess is that it's just a really well-designed bowling ball and that I got a little lucky with my layout. But my favorite part about throwing this piece is that even though it's somewhat unique, it provides a shape that makes a whole lot of sense off my hand and strikes a lot. I knew pretty much as soon as I let this one go if it was going to strike, which is not a terribly normal trait out of a pearl piece like this on fresh conditions, but it's definitely something I welcome with open arms. But on the list of downsides, once I started my progression towards the inside part of the lane, the out-of-box performance did force my angles through the front part of the lane open pretty quickly. If you're considering adding this one to your arsenal, be ready to swing it towards the outside part of the lane because it's made to create angle. Now that puts the responsibility on you to get this ball to the spot necessary to see the best results. And if you do decide to add this one to your arsenal, I'd recommend pairing it with the Brunswick Ethos Hybrid as well as the Track Theorem Pearl. The Ethos Hybrid is quickly becoming one of my favorite benchmark style pieces and will control the pocket much more effectively than the Ricochet on fresh conditions. Then the Theorem Pearl will be that extra versatile piece that you can use all over the lane to continue to find strikes until it's time to get inside with the Ricochet and cover some boards. So jumping to our Crossbrand comparisons, I first took a look at the Optimum Idol Pearl from Rotogrip, and here I see a piece that is actually quite similar to the Ricochet. Both have a decent amount of control towards the outside part of the lane, but are also really effective when you need to move inside and create angle. I would, however, give the Idol a slight advantage for bowlers with a high axis of rotation, as it has a little less surface texture under its polished finish. Then I took a look at the Raptor Rush from Motive, and here I see a shape that has some minor differences based on how the core sets this one up towards the pocket. The Raptor has more of a hook set kind of shape, whereas the Ricochet seems to keep hooking and continue through the pins a bit more. That means that bowlers with a lower ball speed are more likely to match up a bit better with this one from Motive. But with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with the Ricochet from Columbia 300. The first is balanced bowlers. As much as I enjoyed throwing this one, my rev dominance does limit its overall usability, but those that match up their ball speed and rev rate are much more likely to see consistent great results on the lanes with the Ricochet. The second recommendation is for two-handers. Because of how effectively responsive this one is to adjustments in hand position, ball speed, and a bevy of other variables, two-handers are very likely to see great results with it. The truth is that these players will typically see struggles with mid-tier pieces like this, as they tend to require a lot of touch to see the best results, but the Ricochet adapts to simple adjustments very well and will stay in the pocket as they have to move to the inside part of the lane. The Ricochet from Columbia 300 might be just another recycled idea from the Brunswick brand, game, but in the right hands could be what bounces you straight up the scoreboard. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Shout out to my friend Ryan Shafransky for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more ball and product reviews. But as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.